Hey guys, welcome back to a special episode on Speculator on air. Today's special because it's almost Halloween, and we're gonna be doing some pumpkin carvings while talking about some scary stuff that's been going on at Chattahoochee. Quick disclaimer: absolutely none of us have done this before, so we'll see what happens.
But first cut is cut off the top, of course.
Okay, all right,
So-
3, 2, all right.
Oh, no, you can get a
And
stab.
I'm bending.
first. Oh yes, nice stab. Oh yeah,
Oh,
when you
you
go
get the
around.
stab?
Yes, yeah, there we go. Look at that. A stab, and you just like cut it in circles. Yeah.
Oh, that's not how you do it.
I think.
Yeah. I'm getting some progress
nice.
here.
Dude, I also have I got another knife for Diego too.
So, while we're doing this,
We've
we've been noticing that a lot of teachers have been kind of mysteriously disappearing at Chattahoochee.
It's been strange.
Very
spooky.
I remember the Spanish teacher from last year, Miss Serrano. Where's she at?
Yeah. Mr. Barry, our old lip mag sponsor, disappeared too.
I don't know. It just seems like something fishy's going on.
Yeah, it's like as if something is stealing them away. It's a little spooky, especially in this Halloween season.
This Halloween season is ridiculously cold for no reason. Oh my god.
You got it already?
I got it.
Look at this guy. Oh, I got this. Here's the cap. We gotta keep the cap.
You gotta keep the cap. No cap. No cap.
Stop. Show off all these seeds. You know, some people will like to just like scoop out their seeds and save them all, but for convenience today, we're just gonna throw them away. So what do you think has been happening to all these teachers who have been disappearing?
I think there's something in like their rooms, in their ceilings. Remember we had that like rat problem a couple of years ago? I think there's like a whole like rat monster.
Do you think that's like a mutant rat or something?
Mutant rat? Yeah, I think that's like a likely explanation for it. A mutant rat.
That's like scurry through the sewers and it waits for them to lock their doors.
Except the sewers are ceilings.
Our ceilings.
I remember that they had to. I think they like shut down a bunch of the school a couple of years ago because there were way too many rats.
Way too. Oh yeah, I heard that there's a rat the other day in the B hall. Is that the one that's like behind the engineering room?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a rat in there?
Yeah. There's a rat in there. In that hall. I don't remember which room. I just heard it in the
I feel
hall.
like it can't be that hard to keep rats out of a school. I mean, that's just like a based opinion, and it's very, very like insensitive.
Yeah.
But I feel like if you're paying someone to be an exterminator, get a good exterminator. Like,
Possibly, yeah. Also, like a mutant rat, that should be easy enough to find. It's probably pretty
mutant
big.
rat.
It's
Yeah, I don't
probably
think they
pretty big.
prepared for that.
It's probably like the size of like the rat from like the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles live action.
Why are pumpkins
What's
not
the guy's name?
so many
Splinter?
Splinter?
Splinter, I think.
I know that guy.
Who?
So,
Oh, I have a scoop.
oh yeah,
I have a scoop.
so about these teachers.
Where do you think they've gone?
I gotta.
Well, I've heard personally that at night the teachers, all these teachers, they've been known for working late. They're like really dedicated. They would work late always.
Right.
I heard when they'd leave, they'd see these flashing lights, and then they'd be just like a single light stream came down from the sky, and then they'd just disappear.
Like they got abducted.
Yeah, like I think so, cause like someone like there are also reports on like weeks ago of like random like UFOs or like objects in the sky floating around.
I actually heard.
And
a
then I
report
heard-
in Denver.
Was it what?
There was some report of a UFO in Denver. Like actually.
Denver. There we go. Finished inside my pumpkin.
How much did you get out?
Scooped it all out.
This table actually, well, I wouldn't say we like borrowed the table.
Are you
I'm not
supposed to?
sure whose table it is. Yeah, the table's origins are unknown at the moment.
Yeah, we just had it was in a band hall, and a band director just said we could use it.
Shout out to.
Shout out to Mr. Garofalo.
Thank you, Gruffalo.
My G.
My G.
Gruffalo is actually also the sponsor of our video location today, recording location. You can see Chattahoochee. We got a lot of Chattahoochee props. We're recording on the Chattahoochee fountain right now too. Prop.
Yeah, check out that Marchman
So
show.
yeah, support your local fine arts.
Oh.
What about you, Diego? Did you hear anything about those teachers? I don't know what they're doing.
I actually think that all the teachers are plotting something.
Plotting something.
Plotting something.
Plotting. It's like what?
So basically, you know how Spanish teacher, she went missing. French teacher, Mr. Hamadi, he went missing last year too.
Yeah.
What was his mom missing?
Mr. Barry.
Mr. Barry went missing, right?
It's like all like the language.
They all teach languages: English, French, Spanish.
So you think it's the language department?
I think this is like an attack.
All the other
America?
No, no.
They're trying to like make it so we're all illiterate in any language.
Yeah,
So they can take over. Oh, I'm about to plug up my first eye right now.
That does not sound good out of context. They're trying to take over America by making everybody illiterate.
But who is trying to take over? Who's that? I just don't know who would want to stop kids from learning.
I mean, what could be their motive for this?
World domination.
World domination.
Who wants to dominate the world?
Well, how would making kids illiterate lead to world domination?
I mean, we're the next generation, the world's future.
Right.
So if you make the world's future dumb, then you own the world.
That's a good point. Never thought about it that way.
Hey, that's what the announcement's playing.
And so about the announcements, I actually heard something about them that was kind of spooky.
What?
I heard that it's not actually Dr. Todd that's doing the announcements.
Really?
Then
Yeah.
who would be doing
Is
it?
someone take him? Is like someone kidnap Dr. Todd?
Because I don't know if you noticed, but yesterday he didn't say his catchphrase. We don't have good days. We make great ones.
Maybe he's not having a great day.
So my theory is he was abducted by the rats.
By the rats?
By the rats?
Man, those rats, we have to stop. They're gonna first they're for the teachers, then they're gonna come for the kids.
They're coming for the administration now? What's their goal here?
I think they just want to be like us.
They wanna follow in the Hooch way.
They want to be part of the Hooch family?
Yeah.
The Hoochie Moms.
But they can't be part of the Hooch family. They're rats.
Oh, did you guys catch the cross country team last night? Or I don't know. They made a post about last night.
They made the what?
They made a post about last night, but they like won like a regional or something like that. Or maybe it was state. I don't know. But I saw in their Instagram they were like really low, and it was like the first time the girls cross country team qualified for state. I think it was in like a couple years.
Bro, how do people run for that
Something
long?
like that.
How do people run for that long? That's so amazing.
I don't know. I did not wish to run like 10 miles.
I like athletics. Running is the one thing I cannot do. It will forever be my weakness. I think we're all doing pretty good considering we've never done. Actually, you used to do it when you were little, right?
I've done it like once or twice, but I haven't done it in years. You know.
It's been a while.
You know, like kids, they just start like growing up sometimes, and then they get busy and everything. I don't know.
It's been a while since I actually celebrated Halloween.
Yeah, normally I just go out with my friends and just like do have a party. We don't really like do much for it.
Yeah, I mean, I guess you can like dress up.
Dressed up in years, actually.
I kind of miss it, to be honest.
Like this year I may just have to like be doing work. We got March rehearsal, we got applications due the next day.
Too much to do.
Yeah.
November 1st deadlines go crazy.
I wonder how all the other seniors are doing with their apps. It's a lot.
Good luck. But like low-key, people have become like way too competitive about it sometimes.
Competitive. This is how I feel about college
Yeah. I'm trying to style this mouth. I can't get
I
it.
really hope I don't.
Oh, that's
Look at this mouth.
Oh,
Look at
yo.
that.
It looks like the Nike check mark. Speculator's amazing.
Yeah, we're always out there reporting all your stuff. You can catch us on WordPress. Always post on the
Check
WordPress
out our
Speculator,
articles.
the vision. Also,
what's some content that's coming out on Speculator soon?
well,
let's see.
we have our November news mag. That's
November
coming
News
out next
Magazine.
Oh, that will be coming soon.
out soon, mid-November.
week. Nice.
We can't tell you guys the theme yet, but it's a fun one.
Yeah.
I think it's a
It's
fun one.
lighthearted. It's nice.
But at the
Light-
same time, it has so many different like facets to it. You know, it's something that people can really understand. I think.
Look at this hair.
Hey, that's a
Much
cool
hair.
hair.
It's like a grandpa.
Oh, Oh, you hear that alarm? There's an alarm going off right now.
Oh,
It's like the doors. They added these new alarms on the doors.
I hate these alarms, bro.
I don't see like a.
I don't see the point. I really don't.
Like, they're locked from the outside. So the only thing is like to keep kids inside is the thing, because they don't want them like walking out the doors. But it's just more convenient and faster normally.
And see, here's the thing. I can, if pretend I'm not a student, I can literally go to the front door of the school, say I'm a student, and they will let me in without a second look.
I don't know. Some nights they don't even ask. I haven't been asked. They just like unlock the door.
And I'm like, okay, well, if you're gonna do that, then what's the point of the alarms?
Yeah.
I feel like it's so much easier to get in. Like, you can see so easily. Especially since the majority of like people who wish to do harm to schools are like kids who have just gotten out of school, like maybe like 18 years old. They look like they're just a regular high school student. Like they could just come in with a backpack and boom, school's breached.
I actually heard that they installed new alarms because of the rat monster.
The rat monster.
The rat monster.
To keep him out. So
To keep them out.
So he couldn't get out into the real world.
So I don't know if it was to keep them out or to keep them in.
We got goosebumps. I don't know. I don't know. He is
Yeah,
quite
so-
scary. I'm not gonna be anywhere near here on Halloween. I
Oh,
rehearsed,
yeah.
so I'm gonna run home right after.
Yeah.
Didn't you recently take you guys to the Great Wolf Lodge beta?
Yeah, we had a beta leadership trip to the Great Wolf Lodge. It was a leadership summit that involved a couple events from schools in the Alabama, Georgia area.
Yeah.
Okay.
And we actually qualified for nationals on all the
Whoa.
on all of the events.
Ooh, that's something.
So
I did hear something about the planning for you guys' events though. What's all that about staying up till 5 a.m. the day before the event?
we're just really dedicated students. We wanted to make our presentations just as sharp and as good, as good as possible. So
Hey man, what works, it works. That was,
I mean, it worked. Yeah.
I've heard things about you guys' like performance in the events, and it was impressive.
Actually, one of our events was called Project Proposal, and I was a part of the event. But
Yeah.
they had a plan to install a petting zoo. in
Really?
the school.
The school.
In the school?
In the school, like by the greenhouse, you know where the chickens are.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we got chickens now.
They wanted to
They
install a
wanted,
petting
they
zoo.
wanted, they wanted, you know, they were just like making it a thing where you could go and pet the chickens.
Really?
And they said they might even bring goats.
Now that'd be something. I got directed studies. You know, directed studies is a great class at our school. It lets you like study whatever you want. You can make a whole curriculum for yourself.
You can study pumpkins if you want.
Yeah, you could, as long as you can make like assignments up for it, like things you can learn, like resources you can use. Like this could be one of your assignments, covering a pumpkin. To be honest, like I do music personally, but
You do music?
this would be fun.
What's your project, Ramsey?
Oh, I just practice trombone and baritone and whatnot, and I just make videos for it, and I just submit those.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, so it's a fun class, you know. You can do like if you have like any special passions or talents, you guys can work on that.
I feel like
And also, you don't need to come into school if you don't have like classes before that, which is nice.
I feel like, because, I mean, at school you have like what, like English, math, science, all that, but like the stuff outside of that we don't really get to explore, so I guess that could be cool.
Like some people use it to like study for like science Olympiad and like whatnot, or like they do like machine learning or like biochem stuff.
Like explore different passions outside of just like what we learned at school, right?
Yeah.
Diego, you think it's worth it to be a TA?
Hey, both of you guys are TAs.
Huh?
Both of you guys are TAs.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're both TAs. If any of you upcoming juniors and or seniors have a spot open in your schedule, I would definitely recommend you. It's one, you don't have to think a lot. I mean, you do sometimes.
Depends what you're
It
doing.
depends on what you're doing. But it's not like a real, like a class that you get assignments on or tests on. I mean, you do get assignments, but you don't get tested on stuff. So you just kind of get to help a teacher your life. You get to spend more time with them and
Get that wreck.
see what it's see what it's like when you're on the other side of the classroom, you know.
Mhm.
And I think that is a great experience. Like I've helped Ms. Goudreau grade vocab quizzes, and honestly, I feel like my vocab is also improving while I
Yeah.
grade them.
No, because I was grading vocab quizzes the same way, and I actually started using their vocab in my college essays.
Sonic?
Yeah, I pulled out Quick Sonic.
All you 10th honors kids, Kid Sonic, you know that word?
That's a good word.
It's a good word.
What are y'all naming your pumpkins?
I named mine David, I think.
David.
Yeah, after our great teacher, David White.
Oh.
Ah,
Sponsor of this Speculator.
Señor Blanco.
And teacher. Yeah, he's a great guy, you know. Shout out to Mr. White.
Guys, if any of you haven't
If you're watching out there. I'd highly recommend taking his class too. Like either it's like
Any of his
Lang
classes.
class,
That
like,
man's just a fun guy.
I was in his AP Lang class too the other year. And his journalism class, it's like you gotta do opportunities like carving pumpkins like during
Journalism is the most hyped class ever. The reason journalism's so fun is because, like, especially y'all who, it's not just for like writers, it's for like speakers, it's for really whoever you are. There's a place for you in journalism, and I think that's like the best part about it.
Yeah.
Might have
That
been
was
rat
the rat.
monster.
Oh my god, is he coming for us?
Oh my god, guys.
Guys, we gotta go.
Did you hear that?
Dun,
Ah! Oh!
Alright, so I got my little pumpkin here. I'll show you some of his features. Here he is. He's got eyebrows, eyes, a nose, mouth, and a scar. Also got some glob hanging out of his mouth and his eyes like a droopy eyeball.
Spooky.
Yeah.
Let me see. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Looking good.
There's also hair too on the top.
Evolving.
Hobby.
Okay. You see mine? The triangle eyes, of course, and the L-shaped nose. I really like those noses. He has some nice teeth, as you can see. I was kind of going for a pirate with the X around the triangle eye.
Oh.
Yeah, he's been through some battles. And of course you have the Joker scars, because you can't really leave them out. And finally you have a singular tear. Now I don't know why he's crying,
He's sad.
but it's for some reason.
I like how you put the tear on the eye that can see and not the one with the X.
Exactly.
Oh.
So this is my pumpkin. The standard pumpkin. You know, we got the eyes.
Yeah.
We got the, you know, they're not triangular, but I wanted to add a little shape to it. Then just normal nose, and then just a little bit of a
Chad, your pumpkin is so cute.
Thank
Is
you.
there like a little heart on it?
And it's got a heart.
Ooh, love your
Because
pumpkin.
after all, Halloween is about spending time with the people you love.
That's truly what it is.
And not
Spending time with the rat monster.
yeah. And he might be a little spooky, but he still has feelings.
Yeah.
And that's what the heart is.
Yeah, so leave a comment on which one who you think is the best, then like and subscribe.
Subscribe. We'll be back at you again.
Yeah. Catch you next
We'll
time.
be back at you.
Next time on
We'll make
Speculator
this
on
a
Air.
yearly thing. This is gonna be here
It is
Speculator for a while.